Welcome back to the My Player Save. We are hoping today to carry on our club and personal form into the international arena with England against Scotland, followed by England against Wales. Then there's a big game actually with Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, to refresh your memory, we are in fantastic form in club football and are genuinely challenging for the league title this year. 5 points behind Manchester City with 9 games to go. We are also still in the Champions League and at the quarter-final stage have the most favourable of the draws. It's Benfica for us there, so we should make it through to the semi-finals of the Champions League in the not-too-distant future as well. So we're challenging everywhere, other than obviously domestic cup competition, but not too bothered about that at this stage now. So hoping to, well, I'll show you our actual overall form as a club has been spectacular. 4 straight victories there, and then 2 victories from 3, still unbeaten in 7 since that defeat to Nottingham Forest. Outside of that, we were on a good run of wins and or unbeaten form as well in the league. Obviously, the defeat to Swansea wasn't great, but actually it was run of wins in the league, wasn't it? Leicester, Norwich, Leeds, Brentford, City, Brighton, Chelsea, then the defeat to Forest, then beat Wolves, beat Aston Villa, beat Norwich, beat Leicester, beat West Ham. We're in unbelievable form in the Premier League, actually, as it happens looking back through it. So, can that transition to England football? We'll wait and see. Certainly, I hope it transitions and continues on in the game against Spurs, and then tomorrow we'll be playing that first quarter-final against Benfica. But you guys were keen on me continuing to play the national games with Scotland and Wales upcoming here, even though they're not international tournament games. We will have Euro 2028 at the end of this season, so we want to make sure that we stay in the England picture. So, to do that, we need to go and play well, which hopefully we will do. Very strong-looking England side. Scotland, I'm sure, are as strong as they could be, but they're not great in comparison, so we should get a win here. As ever, drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Please subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more content as well, whether it be this save here on the second channel or the Journeyman Football Manager save here on the second channel, or of course, link in the description to the main channel where Glory Hunter continues on. Right, bring it on, Scotland. Objectives against Scotland are 1 assist or 2 shots on target. I'll go for the shots on target and perhaps be a little bit greedier. We want to make sure that we keep up our goal-scoring run of form that we've had recently. Been unstoppable in front of goal, personally, of late. We had like 13 goals in 18 games in the Premier League, and now we're challenging and very likely to get the Premier League record for goals in the season. So we've been genuinely unbelievable, actually, in the Premier League of late. And obviously that has gone hand in hand with that spectacular club form and the amount of wins that we've been getting, as we showed you on the way in. Unfortunately, we're not going to start with a chance on goal because Trent's given the ball away. But I certainly imagine that we will be knocking on the door continually throughout the course of the whole bloody game. Oh, I was going to lift that, trying to look for someone in behind, but I've been tackled, unfortunately. Tomori will pick that up, though. This England side are genuinely impressive, and I'd like to challenge for the Euros if we can. I'll look for Phil Foden through that gap. Find him we do. And Alex Scott, actually, the man that went for goal there, rather than trying to play me in. This time he does play me in. I'll look for goal, but Kelly will save it. We'll find Doig, but he's given it away. I presume it's pronounced Doig, not Doig. I genuinely have no idea. I always struggle with that name whenever I see it. I'm going to squeeze that out wide. We'll find Tariq Mitchell. He's got Foden in support. I'm here too. I think that wasn't genuinely intended for me, but it was picked off. Foden will pick up that loose ball. I'm just going to try for a worldie here. And we'll score one! Wow! England 1, Scotland 0, with one of the best goals of our entire career. England's new number 10. Making sure that we stay first name on the team sheet for that striking position when Euro 2028 comes around. Thank you very much. It actually wasn't quite as high as I thought it was going to be, but it's just perfect to over the keeper. Perfect to over the keeper? Wasn't strictly great English, was it? Never mind. What England have done is score a goal here and we're 1-0 up. Get in, boys. Fiorini out wide. Scotland looking to fight back immediately. Josh Doig inside to Bowie, but tackled. And will calmly work it away, although didn't anticipate Alex Scott playing a first-time pass there. I was trying to make a run. They could have played me through, actually, if it had held on to possession a little bit longer. This is good football from Scotland, though. Doig is in again. Into the middle. Shot is on target. Pickford saves and has to go for it a second time to ensure that it's not gobbled up by an awaiting striker. They're looking to get themselves back in it, Scotland, but still, so far, our absolute perler sees us 1-0 up continually. Trent can have it. His delivery is going to be superb, isn't it? I'll trust Trent Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Now's when he goes short instead. No, he's lobbed it. It is coming to me. Well, I want the header. I tried to score a goal with it. Does that count as a shot on target? It doesn't, annoyingly. Even though it was a header on target. It hit a bloody teammate and counts as a blocked shot. Welsh picked off by Foden. Scott, to me, will try a worldie on the left foot. And it was bending inside the post for a moment. I thought the keeper wasn't going to do anything about that. Can you imagine if we'd have scored a second absolute belter in this episode? Or lift that over for Mason Mount. Oh, but I'm not going to get it to. I think it was Mason Mount anyway. Oh, there was Mason Mount. Oh, no, it's Alex Scott, isn't it? I do need an assist as per the objectives, but not looking to get one so far. Scott, I tried to squeeze it through there, but it's not going to work. We'll be 1-0 up at half-time. Lay that back. Rice, Madueke, Rice, Foden's there. Foden looking for Scott. It's fallen back to Foden! And Kelly makes the save. Corner then for England as Bowie goes off for them now. Is that Che Adams coming on? Oh, it's Brown. It's towards me. I can't get there though. Fiorini wins the header. It will fall kindly though. Alex Scott gets to that. Foden. He's gone for goal. Bit greedy from Phil Foden, but never mind. It's only a friendly. I won't shout at him too much. Only Madueke finds me. I do need an assist, actually, for the objectives, don't I? Oh, I'm not going to get the assist, but I will get the assist of the assist. And Foden does have his goal, and England have a 2-0 lead. Well worked, that. We're going to get victory in the first game of the day. Now we need to replicate that against Wales, and then, more importantly, go and do it against bloody Tottenham. I was still onside briefly there. Then they put in the offside press trap. Only Madueke. Scott. Offside again. Mount through to Foden. Oh, that's a hell of a finish from our highest rated player in this England side. It took us a while to get going in this one, but in the second half we've really stepped it up a notch, put it into a higher gear, and are now finishing Scotland off. Bodes well for the Euros. It's well won. Where do we go? I need a 7.5, and at the minute I'm only on a 7.3. So I'm not actually getting my managerial rating that I need right now to stay in the starting lineup. Here's Alex Scott. Could tuck this back. Oh, and if I'd have buried that, then I would have gotten the 7.5 for sure. Just went from up to a 7.4 and then immediately back down to a 7.2. I feel a bit hard done by there. I got a goal. Foden got the other two, but I won't see my managerial rating go up for my country here, unfortunately. The goal, though, was truly spectacular. Phil Foden with a couple of very good finishes of his own. We bossed Scotland in that game. Hopefully we can boss Wales as well and prove that we are still, as has been the case for as long as I can remember, England have been the best side of the home nations. Victory in the derby, and well, there's another derby coming up next. We will be, as well, as you notice top right, certainly going into the next level with regards our overall. Only 1100 XP needed to get to level 33, and that means we'll get some more skill points, and that means we can make ourselves a higher rated player. Right, playing from the off again against Wales this time. Nice of it to register the kits properly, eh? We'll play in our home, they can play in their home, and we'll go and take on Wales now, travelling to the Cardiff City Stadium. Right, objectives for the game against Wales. Hopefully they only want a 7.5 again, which indeed they do. And complete the 3 boosted to 5 passes in the opponent's half will be fine. This time I will look to try and get that assist to ensure that even if I don't get the overall rating, my managerial favour doesn't drop significantly and see me fall into the subcategory, because if it does, I'd be concerned that I might not actually get selected for Euro 2028 with these being the last friendlies before the international tournament. I really want to have a good game here and ensure that I am the first name of the forwards on the team sheet for Euro 2028. I'll be absolutely gutted if we get dropped for the international tournament, having been very good for England and undoubtedly the best English striker in world football for at least the last 2 years in game, if not more so. I win that back. I've done well. Harvey Elliott is the man in possession. He'll find Foden. Foden. Rice to me. Spun the man. Well, I won't get an assist, but I will get the goal. Wrapping my foot around it to wrap it around the top left corner of the net. England 1, Wales 0. We scored against Scotland. We scored against Wales. Cooper. Forward into Harris. Do you have an option out wide? He does. It's Nico Williams. He now Nottingham Forest star. Phil Foden on the breakaway. Offer some my support and then go back to him here. Offer my support again. I'm just going to slow up a bit because the defence isn't necessarily dropping as fast as I thought it might do. Foden into me. I need an assist, please. Never mind. Luke Shaw will find Declan Rice there. He'll turn. He'll find me. Well, we did it against Scotland. We don't do it against Wales. I just saw it open up in a very similar fashion to the previous game, but I haven't been able to turn it home. Can I score this header, though? No. Keeper saves it onto the post, and it doesn't go in. No second goal for England. No second goal for me in this fixture, thanks to the goalkeeper on 2 occasions and the woodwork. Still 1-0 inside half an hour. It's a good old battle here between Howley and Trent Alexander-Arnold. One that Howley eventually wins. Norrington Davis, nice turn. Harris tackled. Nice tackle by Rice. Elliott could set me through. Madueke similarly. Noni's the one that's done the job. Looking for Foden through that gap. If he's onside, oh, not only is he onside, he's brilliantly beaten the keeper. I have my assist for my objective. I'm currently getting the match rating as well now. Phil Foden makes this team tick. He was instrumental in us winning the World Cup with England in the Glory Hunter. I hope he'll be instrumental in helping us win Euro 2028 in the Glory Hunter as well. And wow, that's just superb. Danny Ward left for dead as he hangs his head in shame. I don't know what he's trying to do there. He's got his arm up, almost calling for offside as he's rushing out. He's doing a Fabian Barthez. Foden gets another one. I get the assist this time. I think that might be my 3rd pass as well. Oh, I've done all 5. There you go. We are nailing it so far with England today. All we need to do now is back this up against Tottenham with Manchester United at club level. And we've had a spectacular day. Is Woodburn. Looks to, oh, that's lovely ball in behind. And Vale takes it in his stride well. It's a brilliant goal by Wales. We're not going to keep a clean sheet on this occasion. That's a very high quality goal. Very high quality goal indeed. The pass was brilliant. The touch was even better. And the finish, the best part of it. Wales make it 2-1 in the 55th minute. We might not have it all our own way with England today, but hopefully that's as far as Wales get in any sort of potential comeback. Some changes in our lineup though. Reece James is on. Bukayo Saka is on. And I don't know why Harris has played that pass there, because he could have just replicated what Vale did, but done it in reverse. Vale, lovely through ball, looking to turn provider now. Vale and Woodburn linking up for the second time. This time the other way around. Norrington Davis off for them as they make a change. It's Norton on for them. Levitt will deliver the corner. Wales looking for an equaliser, which they are not going to get. Foden eventually gets that under control. Harvey Elliott is with me here. Let's play me in again. And I'll go back to him for a second time, and he could play Foden in. Foden rushing, lovely little back heel. Elliott plays me in, and another goal for England! The Wales fight back, quashed. 3-1, and another goal for me. I'm definitely going to be in that Euro 2028 squad, aren't I? Get me on that plane! Reece James. He's got Harvey Elliott and Bukayo Saka in support. That ball roll's beautiful. Oh, is it to be a hat-trick for England? It is! Well, I thought Wales would be the tougher test, but we've scored another. I was very adamant to make that point. I'm pointing to you, whoever you are in the stand that my guy shows specific interest in. Must have had a critic up there. A hat-trick for England. 4 goals in 2 games. We're definitely going to the Euros, and we're going to the Euros in spectacular form. Norton into Vale. Picked off by Declan Rice. Picked off by Levitt. Struck by Levitt. Wow, saved by Ramsdale, who I anticipate being the starting goalkeeper for the Euros, not Jordan Pickford, who was in the 11 in the last game. I'll just quickly help that round the corner, but Cooper's cut out brilliantly, as has Alex Scott. Right, Bukayo, would you like the football? Because I'm trying to get it to you, mate. Saka, back inside there to Scott. To me, it was Elliott even, and then Foden's there. I was trying to be the ultimate teammate and lay it off to Phil Foden. Between the two of us, we've scored all of the goals in these two games. But unfortunately, on this occasion, not able to score a fifth on this particular time. But that doesn't matter. Foden 1, me 3, rather than Foden 2, me 1 in the last game. Another match ball for our career. And we're through. Well, we're through. It was a friendly, Ches. So we're through now, effectively, as I can kind of follow on that point, with no more international football all the way to the Euros. We hopefully will be in the squad. 832 points to level 33. Now, with a train in this next game, which I'm going to need to do, apparently having dropped into the subcategory there. With a train in the next week, and then the match day against Tottenham, we should be able to get ourselves into level 33. Oh, we're so very close to it now. Surely it's got to be a matter of tens. Show me. 232. Well, we'll definitely get 232 XP in the game against Tottenham. So, I don't know why it says sub there with England. Disconcerting a little bit. Back to... Yeah, why am I in this... Come on! Not having that. Well, off the bench against Spurs. It's not the first time it's bugged like that either, is it? Coming on at right mid. But actually, I'm not bothered about that because it means that 89 rated Victor Osimhen is up top. 0-0 against Spurs. 32.5 minutes to be played. Marcus Rashford up top for them. Let's go and get a victory, shall we? Make one interception in the opponent's half or score a goal. I'll go for the goal. I don't think I'm going to be making any interceptions. That's really not any sort of aspect of my overall play. Not necessarily just for the position, but just the way that I play my player. Not particularly very good at intercepting passes in that particular way. Sheldrop here to McTominay. Will be utilised in a different role here now. So I'm immediately out-muscled by John Stones. So it's not the best of starts to my... time on the pitch. With half an hour to make a difference, hopefully we will be able to make that difference. Bernard has done particularly well at right back to start things off as well. Both sides look solid in defence, which is probably why. It's 0-0 as we come off the bench here. Sessegnon, Alvarez given away. Bernard will come to me and will have to be heavily involved in the interlinking play, but Osimhen can get this to me. And if Victor can get himself in a decent position, I could maybe look for an assist here, or perhaps even a goal. Oh, if Osimhen's pass had found me, but he went for a fancy flick rather than a regular pass, which would have been much better. Oh, go on. We scored a worldie earlier. It was on target, but it was never going to go in. Rashford squeezes that to Sessegnon before the defender gets there. Sessegnon dinks it, but Bernard will get it down and under control. McTominay finds me. Osimhen is the man in the middle, and he's found well, and it's a nice ball to me as well, and I beat the defender to it. And Osimhen could be found here. He's in behind. He's taken his sweet time, but we could still get the goal to go in front. Pass that football! Or shoot! Oh, God! So painful. Mateus Nunes, he's looking to beat his man. I'll call for the pass. I'll find it. And Maximiano makes the save. No goal yet. As Alejandro Garnacho goes off and Anthony comes on in his place. Right, corner with Osimhen to aim for as well. I'm not the only target man in the middle. But it's looking to find Bernard. Fall to Nunez. Plenty of options on the edge of the box here. I want to try and get this to Osimhen if I can, but I can't find the pass before the tackle comes in. 18 to go. It's still 0-0. If we're to close down on Manchester City, we really need to be winning almost every game we have left this season. Anthony, get away from your man. Looking for Osimhen. Helped on to me. John Stones has got me in his back bloody pocket. Nice tackle by McSauce. Give it to Sheldrop. Look for Osimhen. Come on, Victor. Again, Osimhen! Saved by Maximiano. Renan Lodi coming on for Spurs as they make a change at left back. trying my best to force my way back into the starting lineup for Manchester United, but for some reason we're still on the subs bench, and at the minute I'm not getting the match rating of a 7 that I need to ensure that I actually get myself back in the starting lineup. I need to improve. I'm not getting a goal at the moment, and I'm really not going to get the interception at this moment in time. It looks like we may well be on the bench for the next episode as well, which would be particularly disappointing as we're trying to win the bloody Premier League title and I'm trying to break goal-scoring records. Really, really frustrating. So I'm going to have to try and find a goal here, I think, if we're to do anything with regards manager favour or match rating. But we want to score a goal anyway because we want to win the game. Oh, it's a poor pass. Felt like Osimhen was easily found there. 10 to go here. I need to be better. We need to be better. But we might just be in a moment's time. Oh, it was meant for Osimhen. We trying to play it to McTominay for. Come on! The game's not helping me here. It's 2 ballsed-up passes that were very simple to be made. Nunez, thankfully, our defensive unit is working well. And the clean sheet is still intact. But our offensive unit is not clicking here, is it? Lodi. Step over, looking potentially for an assist. Finding Sessegnon. And Depay. Sessegnon again. Don't! They haven't. Did he just miss the target? He did. Another change for us. Alvarez for Divine for them. I'm not sure who our change was. Musiala for Udogie for them as well. And our change was Sheljuk for Amad Diallo. So Diallo now playing in at cam. Trying to find Osimhen, but the defender gets a toe to it as well. Just not having any luck offensively here with Manchester United after we bossed it with England back at club level. It's just not going our way, is it? How many added on? Just 2 minutes. Get a foot in. Well in, Mateus. We need to come forward. We need to come forward quickly, please. That's headed towards me. I didn't call for it, and I have lost out on it. Why he went to come to me in the first place, I've absolutely no idea, and now Tottenham could win it right at the death. Memphis Depay. Keep them out. Lodi. I'm going to have to get stuck in. I've missed the ball. Sessegnon. Bernard intercepts. I'll call for it. And I'll play the pass on. But that is going to be game. It's 0-0 against Spurs. I'm going to be on the bench again for tomorrow's episode. And we might not even actually make it to be level 33 and go up a level. Liverpool win there. But it's Manchester City, the team that we're worried about. I have gone up to level 34. But look at that. Manager favour. We're going to have to work so very hard to get ourselves back into the starting lineup here. Can I train yet? I can't. Well, at the beginning of the next episode, we will add those skill points on. We play... Oh, how did Manchester City do? Please don't tell me they won. They haven't played yet. Oh, painful. Well, we've got Bournemouth. Then we've got Benfica. And then Everton after that. All 3 winnable games. But I'm going to be on the bench, at least for Bournemouth. I want to start against Benfica. We're going to need to turn up right at the off tomorrow. That's all for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed this episode. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. I'll see you tomorrow.